Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of this podcast discussion thing. Most likely a discussion. I don't know what the name of it is yet. I still haven't came up with a name. I think the name I came up with is not right. But every single week, I am joined here with the gayest person I know.
Oh man, you got the wrong person. Shit, you got the manliest person that you know.
You're wrong, and I fucking hate you for that.
I'm right, and you fucking hate me for that.
So what is up, bro? I haven't talked to you in a while. I haven't texted you. I got mad at you. That's what I know.
Yeah, I know. Saw the video. I'm like, I don't know if I feel like I should respond to this. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I got really pissed at you. Really, really pissed. A lot of people saw. There's a bunch of drama between us. We fucking hate each other right now, but we're doing it. We're keeping the band together for you guys.
Wait, there's drama? I'm unaware of this.
There's drama? What the fuck?
I'm just here.
So what is up with what the fuck now? So what is up with you? So what is up with you, brah? What's been going on with your life? What is the deal with the Momo right now?
Well, I recently finished the drawings. Well, like finished in quotes because there's more to be added now.
You'll never be done.
Apparently, you were mad at me for some reason.
You'll never be done.
What?
You'll never be done.
I think we're gonna do in chibi. I don't think. Monday. This Monday, I went out. I was like, man, I want to see Star Trek, right? I want to see Star Trek the movie. And I'm like, started texting a bunch of people, and I'm like, all right, let's go see Star Trek or whatever. And they're like, no. I'm like, man, come on.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I didn't get a text.
Oh, you were mad at me.
But you didn't text me.
Oh, you were mad at me, and I was working at the drawing at the time, and I'm thinking, the only way I'm gonna stop drawing right now, because I saw the video, and you said Wednesday, which I was completely unaware of, and then the details of the drawing was like vague as fuck. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna draw what I think he wants, and then I thought, I'm hearing a lot of great reviews about Star Trek, and it looks really good. And I'm thinking the only way that I'm gonna stop drawing right now and not actually work on this drawing if I go to see Star Trek. So I'm like, I texted people as I'm drawing. I was like, hey, people with cars, pretty much. I was like, I need a ride, pretty much.
Oh, no, that's what they said. Now he's like, oh, this bum motherfucker. He's like, he's gonna be the guy where I take him to the movie theater. I get ready. He's like, yeah, I got my popcorn money, and then you're like, all right, see you later, and you leave.
No, I would never do that. I asked legitimate friends. I'm like, oh, you want to go see Star Trek? Like, obviously they know they're going to drive because I don't have a car, right? So they're still like, oh, yeah, we're totally. Like, so I was like inviting them to hang out and watch a movie, but they just happen to drive.
Who are these other friends?
Eh.
Who are these other friends?
You don't know. You don't need to worry about them.
Why haven't I met these friends? Are you ashamed of me?
You never go out with me. I asked you before, like, hey, you want to go see fireworks with me and stuff and friends? You're like, no, I don't go out. Nope, I don't talk to people. Hey, you want to go to the mall? No, I don't like the mall. There's people there. I'm like,
yeah, there are people there.
Yeah, so it's like,
why would you bring me in that kind of situation with new people?
You just asked me to.
You gotta bring them to me, not me to them.
Are you serious? You want strangers at your house?
No, like, since you had this crazy wacky weekend of not inviting me along, which is perfectly understandable, but I hate you for it. Man. So I'm going to tell you this stuff that's been happening for around 2 weeks' time. I have not told you yet. I think I've told you, but I haven't told the general public, I think. But pretty much, we have these neighbors, right? Their first language is not English, so they speak this weird language I've never heard before. Apparently, they're from overseas in a very, very small country. And the house is just full of fucking women. And sometimes, when I'm cooking, I like to stare outside and watch them.
What?
Yeah, I like to stare outside and watch them. And now, the thing is, there's one guy who lives there. One guy! He's an old-ass fucking guy. There's, like, girls from middle age to fucking teenagers, and, like, you know, they're always running outside, playing, fucking doing things teenage girls do. I don't know what they do. They talk about boys and fart bubbles, I think. But, pretty much, I see them always doing yard work, and this guy, he always sits, like, with a drink or something, and watches them do the work. And then one day, shit just went down. Like, I think one of them just didn't fucking stand it anymore. She was mowing the lawn because I went outside to mow the lawn. And every time I'd mow the lawn, the neighbor's like, oh shit, I guess we gotta mow the lawn now. So I'm the fucking wake-up call. At least they noticed me. They fucking noticed me. I wonder if they noticed me staring at them through the fucking kitchen window. Oh god, is that stalking? Is that legal? You're
just looking outside, man. There's just happening in your view.
I think that's legal. Officer, I just happened to fall inside of it. So one of these days, I got done mowing the lawn, and this lady was still mowing her backyard. And so I come inside, I get a glass of water, I'm making food, and I look out the window because I want to see my good work. You know, I want to pat myself on the back because I'm the best fucking lawnmower around. Even though my mom may say different, but whatever. I think I'm good. I think I could be, like, in a lawnmower championship. I think I can. I hope I can. At least you think you could hope. And hoping while you think is definitely thinking while you hope. But, so I was looking outside. I was watching. He was, like, sitting on a driveway. With his, like, he was, like, fucking playing with his stomach. With a drink in his hand, watching her. And then she just looked at him and just started fucking yelling in a different language. And he started yelling back. And she still had the lawnmower going. And then she just stopped the fucking lawnmower and just marched off. And, like, the lawnmower...
The house or just, like
into the house. Oh, okay. And the guy was, like, yelling at her. And he was, like, fucking moving his hands around like he's Mr. Razzo and shit. And then he just sits there and does nothing for a while. And this is where I just constantly looked out the window, just ignoring my food. I was like, what's your next move, bitch? And, like, I wanted to know, I didn't know if there was going to be, like, domestic violence, or he was going to fucking kill the whole family. There was kids playing outside. I didn't know what was going on. So I watched him. So he got up, and he attempted to mow the lawn, and then he fucking stopped after pushing it, like, 3 feet, and went inside. And I heard yelling and fucking drama. I just felt like a fucking old lady that's on her porch that just loves knowing everything about the neighborhood. And then this other girl came out who kind of looks like the older girl, but she's younger, started mowing the lawn. And then it ended. I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? This was amazing. I thought it was the most amazing thing. So every single time they're outside now, I watched them just in case for another fight, just to see if that thing's seated in her mind and she's going to take it out on him.
Man, needs to get out more. You're like the guy from, I don't know the movie, but as a guy that played from Transformers, and he was in house arrest and just started, like, watching everybody around him, and then his neighbor was a serial killer and wanted to date his mom and kill her.
What the fuck? You mean, Eagle... No, it's not Eagle Eye. We actually went to go to the movies to go see it, I remember it. And I remember afterwards, we looked at the album soundtrack, and we found the Me So Horny song.
Me so horny. Yeah.
Yeah, the Asian guy was pretty cool.
Yeah, but, like, you're like that guy right now. But you're not even in house arrest. You can actually get out. You just choose to stay at home.
Bro, that's like scary, man. People fucking talk to me. I go outside, and someone will be like, oh, hello there. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Whoa! What am I doing here? And then I'll run back inside, and I'll just go on the internet. And it's just very scary. It's, you know, the old lady next door just went and says hi to me, and I just freak the fuck out on her, and she thinks I'm like some evil person. It's bad, man.
Have you ever had those situations where it's like, man, I could be on the internet right now?
I'm always on the internet.
Oh,
I'm always doing something for my channel.
Like, I'm outside, right? And then, like, people always hyped up the situation or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go do it. And then we're just chilling there. I'm like, man, I could be on the internet right now. Why am I outside?
What is it? Another thing I kind of do, I kind of stalk people's tweets and just look at what they do within the day, like what they eat and where they go.
Are you serious?
And who they hang out with. Yeah, I'm fucking serious right now. I do that.
That's weird, bro. I don't even have a Twitter account.
No, it's like the fun thing about having a Twitter account is that I don't even need a Twitter account to stalk them. Twitter accounts, like, Twitter's so open that I don't even need one to, like, go to their page and shit. And it's fucking amazing. Like, like this, what is it? I found our school's Twitter, and then I started finding people who went to our school, and I started looking at their shit and how their life went, and their lives are definitely better than ours. They're more successful. They're going to college. Some bitches got fucking pregnant. It's ridiculous. Bitches love getting pregnant.
How is that better than our life? I don't want to get pregnant.
I don't know, man. She looked like she lived in a really nice house. I don't know who the fuck she was, so I can't even say her name. But I was just watching their life, and like I would go all the way until like the first tweet where they're like, I just got a Twitter account. I'm probably never gonna use it, and they have like over 1,000 tweets, and I looked through all of them within like an hour's time, and I pretty much know what their life is. And it's fucking ridiculous.
That's fucked. You need to get out. I'm worried about you now.
I don't know, man. It's weird. I do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, this Thursday, I got invited to go swimming. You want to go swimming?
Oh,
we'll go swimming, bro.
Holy shit, I can't swim.
You can just kick your feet in the pool.
No, I'm not gonna swim. I can't swim. I can't take off the shirt. I'm not gonna leave on the shirt because that's a signal that you're a fat guy.
I'm gonna leave my shirt on. Fuck it, I'm fat.
No, I haven't swam since I was like 5 years old, and it's something I want to keep a trend of.
Oh, I haven't swum in a while either, but like not since 5. I swam when I was 5 because I didn't give a shit when I was 5. Then I think I gave a shit in high school. I was like, man, this is shameful. But no. Seriously, let's do something, bro. I'm worried.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'm doing.
That's what people say with palms.
Bro. I ran across a couple of my girlfriend's exes' Twitters, and I definitely stalked their lives hardcore. And I looked at their new boyfriends, it's like, I'm better than you. And then I started listening to Taylor Swift, and I started crying. It was kind of weird. You belong with me.
Really concerned right now.
You belong with me. See that I'm the one who understands you. I was playing that song while eating chocolate bonbons. Actually, I never had a bonbon before, but pretty much, I'm just building up what was happening, man. Like, I would do that. I would, like, stalk their fucking Twitter, and then I would go see their friends.
Man, this is what reality TV shows are.
It's interesting, man. I don't know. I just like looking into other people's life, and they don't fucking see me. Alright, about that whole swimming thing. Now, swimming is a really big issue for me. Like, back in the day, we used to go to this big public swimming pool. I don't know where the hell it was. It was, like, in the middle of nowhere. It's just, I remember looking around and seeing houses that just, like, seemed like rich people lived in them. Like, wealthy, upper-middle-class people lived in them. I was like, man, I wish I lived here someday. And look where I am now. Son of a bitch.
I don't know. I remember when I was little, like, they showed me when I was in my aunt's house, they showed me a picture of me, like, when I was in the ocean. Fat fuck right there. Like, literally, like, boom, belly sticking out. It was, like, literally, like, if I was turned sideways, from my neck to my belly, it was, like, half a circle. It was weird. And then, they told me, like, you didn't care then, what do you care now? I was like, man, I got smart or something. I don't even know what I told him. I was like, fuck.
I got self-conscious.
It was like, I hated it. Because when I was little, I didn't give a shit. Even though when I was little, people did call me a fat ass and shit. But I'm like, whatever, man. I'm just here. And then now it's just like, fuck it, I'm going to wear a shirt. Because I love swimming. And I haven't been swimming in years because I'm ashamed. And I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. So I'm going to go swimming. But no, I remember this one time we were in this like indoor, not really indoor, but secluded water place that had sand for some reason. I don't know why. It was authentic. And there was this I don't know what they call it. They're like, you know how a tree house looks like?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, different variations of heights of it. And then I went to the highest one. And this little girl just jumped. I'm like terrified. And this little girl just like step aside. And literally just jumps off. And I'm like, oh shit, no, like there's no way I'm gonna let a little girl fucking make a fool out of me. So I fucking jumped as well. I jumped in. I fall straight through and whatever. And I land all the way. It's the deep as fuck too. And I'm little. And I land all the way to the bottom where I sit down and I push myself up because I can't swim. I taught myself how to swim, so it's not well. And then, boom! I was like, oh, that was actually fun. So I kept doing it for a while.
Hey, bro. You want some drugs?
No.
I don't know. According to that story, since someone's doing it, it seems like you would do it. A lot of people are doing drugs today. I don't know. You seem like the kind of peer pressure kind of guy.
No. I wanted to do it, but I was terrified And then the little girl was like, "Oh, man, I'm manlier than you are." It's like, oh, no.
That's how people start doing drugs.
No, it's different because I'm terrified of heights.
It's not fucking different. People are terrified of drug heights. Come on.
Man, you're just making shit up now. You're talking over your ass again.
My ass is always
Stop
near
being
my mouth.
ass-lastic.
So according to your story, I was kind of thinking about it. You got older, you got a little insecure about yourself. Actually, super insecure about yourself. I guess we all do. We're all unhappy with our appearances every once in a while. Sometimes we're happy, and sometimes we're like, man, I'm fucking disgusting. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna go eat tortilla chips and fucking lick the salt off of Doritos or some stupid shit. Like, there's not even salt on Doritos. He's like, I don't even know where I'm going with this now. But now, just think of this. Let's put you in this scenario. If you were a female, would you feel the same way?
Oh yeah, super insecure, man.
Like you were.
There's like they expect you to look some way. They expect more of you. Like if you're a guy, you can be fat as fuck and still get some fine bodacious honeys. But if you're a girl and you're big, it's harder. Like yeah, they're sexy sometimes, but sometimes people look at them and like, man.
Hey.
What's up?
That's what black guys are for.
Nah, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm not. I don't know. I'm peculiar about that because I mean, like, I see a big girl, right? And I'm like, I still see fucking they're gorgeous or whatever. But sometimes I'm like, man, like I generally try, even though I don't go to your house that often. But like I do stuff in my house if I don't go to your house later on the day. But I literally actually try to lose weight, even though I eat horrible food. But I actually try at least and stuff like that. I don't let myself get so bad. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Would you date a big girl, bruh?
I have, and yeah.
You have dated a big girl?
Yeah.
What? I thought all the girls you dated were 3 years younger than you and little.
No.
No.
We shared a girl, remember?
Whoa, you don't have to say it like that. Holy shit. Oh my god, you're making it sound worse than what it really is. But yeah,
I don't know. The story you told last time made it sound really bad, so fuck it.
Whatever, man. Everything we've done is bad to other people's life, but they eat it up, just like I do when I fucking look at people's Twitters, and I sometimes go on their Facebooks. But that's whatever, man. That's their problem that they're into that reality shit. And I'm in the zone with myself. I'm doing it for fun. Fucking, if I was a girl, man, I definitely would be insecure about myself. And for some reason, if I think I was a girl, I probably would play with guys' emotions. I'm not gonna lie. I would be that girl. I don't know why. I just have the feeling that I would play them like a little fucking flute. Like, like they're fucking... Oh, God, man. I would be a terrible fucking girl. Like, I would be the girls that those memes are about, Like, I would friend zone people. Just,
Bro.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what kind of girl I'll be. I don't know.
He's like, what, like, let's say, like, I know there's, like, this movie out there, it's called, like, Xenozobic or some fucking weird thing, but pretty much, like, they can transform into females. Like, these guys, they transform into females. Like, female versions of themselves. What if that happened to you? You woke up and you were a female Momo. How would you feel?
I don't know, ugly as shit.
Ugly as shit? Oh, no. You don't keep the face. Your face becomes more feminine, obviously.
Regardless, man. I'm an ugly ass motherfucker.
Oh, dude. You don't have a voice for radio. We already gone over this.
I have nothing going for me right now.
Whoa, hold on. You're usually Mr. Positive. What is going on?
Oh, yeah. I'm just positive. I just learned to deal with it. Like, fuck it.
Whoa, just fucking deal with it, man.
I'm ugly. Oh, well. Can't do anything about it except try to look good. So
try to look good.
What I think looks good, because I don't know. I remember you discussed about my style last time, and it seemed dark or something like that. I just like shirts with logos, man.
I just like shirts with logos. Stop it. You don't know me. You don't know me. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are?
No, but what kind of girl do you think I would be?
I don't know, man. I think you'd probably be one of those short girls with different hairstyles. Like, she'd have, like, just fucking stripes of different colors in her hair.
I think girls actually have more stuff to wear than guys do.
Obviously.
I'm somewhat envious about that.
You want to wear a bra? You can wear a bra.
No, not the bra. Even though I could. But, fucking, I would rock a kilt. I think I would rock the shit out of a kilt. Yeah.
That is gross. Your legs are gross. Don't do that.
Man. You never seen my legs?
I've seen your legs when you scratch your fucking ankle. I see the beast that's in there. The fucking disgusting banana muffin.
I don't like shorts or anything like that, but I would rock the hell out of a kilt. I'm like, hell yeah, plaid and a fanny pack? Boom.
Bro,
What's up?
Would you rock a banana hammock? Right now.
What's a banana hammock?
Pretty much a male thong.
No.
Why no?
Because I like boxers.
No, like you said you're gonna go swimming, so like would you rock that then?
Oh no, no way.
Why?
I don't have the body for it.
Don't be selfish.
Man. No.
No, I
I'd rather
refuse.
get Batman shorts. Yeah, Batman shorts.
Batman shorts.
Yeah.
This kind of weird conversation that we kind of broke off into. I have no idea what the fuck happened. It's ridiculous. You cut off my story, by the way.
Oh, it's the story of stalking people?
No, not stalking people. I was pretty much telling you, like, this whole thing about, going to swimming places, public swimming places.
Oh, I have more stories about that. If you want to...
Fucking... Alright, pretty much before this guy interrupted me. Yeah, say you're sorry. Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, you just said something, so fuck you, bitch!
Man,
Alright.
No, I'm
It counts! It counts as something. At least in my
something.
book. I got... it's something! But pretty much, we went to this swimming, public swimming pool where I remember, like, to be able to get in, if you're a guy, you have to show them that you have nets in your swim trunks, which I never understood, but my mom told me it's so that your balls and dick don't hang around. And I was like, what? They do regardless. Like, what? I was like, I don't know, I was so confused. I remember when I was a little guy, it was like one of the first times me going, and it would check you, be like, oh, show us if there's nets in there. So I just fucking pulled down the front, and I just showed off my dick to everyone in front of us. She's like, oh, hold on there, little guy. I was like, what? He's like, just show me the net. Put it in your pants. And I'm like, and instead of going to the side like they wanted me to do, I dug, behind my ass. And it looked like I was pulling out a wedgie of net. And then, alright, just let him go. I was like, ah. It's just terrible. Like, public swimming pools. I remember going to them. They were fun, obviously, because I didn't care I was fat. Obviously, I wasn't trying to mac on honeys. It's not like I do that now. They mac on me. But I just remember going. And, we have to get into, you have to go through this dressing area. Because you could, go in there with a fucking business suit. And if you show them you have trunks underneath the business suit, they'll let you in. And I fucking remember going in and just seeing old men, just saggy balls everywhere. I didn't know what to think of it. It was disgusting. And just, people showering. And that was, the first time I seen what gay was. Where there was these two guys showering one another. I was like, holy fuck. It was I just learned, a whole bunch of life experiences in there. I never wanted to be in there. So, have you ever had any incidents at, public pools where you have to get out of the water for a set period of time?
Yes.
Did you understand what was happening when you were younger? You understood?
Yeah, okay, first with the shower thingies, that was gross. Old men, just boom. I don't care. Just sagging. I'm like, man, come on. Don't be showing me that. I'm little. So I go to the one where, nobody's at, and, just hide there and shit. And then... the showers, I shower with my trunks on. I didn't understand the nudity part in public places. And then, fucking, this one time, it was at the Y, this challenged kid, he's old though, he was 30-something, but he's challenged. And he just threw up on the pool, and I'm like, I really want to get out of here. I just want to get out. It's gross. So we got out, and I'm like, fuck this shit. And like I think we went back in later, and my dad was like, "Oh no, it's okay, we can stay. The chlorophyll from the thing is gonna destroy them." Like, no, it's so fucking gross. I really rather not be in the pool right now, Dad. So we got out, and then it was nasty. And then I think this one time I went with friends to like a lake and whatever. Fucking, there was this platform thing that you can just chill on or just walk across and just fall like an idiot and stuff like that. And fucking me and my friend and these two other girls were there, and we were just like chilling, whatever. And then we see a floating bloody tampon. I'm like, no, no,
God, no.
Oh no! I started swimming away really fast. I'm like, I'm out of here, guys. This is bad. This is not good, guys. And then like, what happened? There's a fucking bloody tampon over there. And they're like, oh really? Yeah. Like, oh. And later, come to find out, it was one of the girls that we were hanging out with, and I'm like, oh my glove!
Oh my god, no! Do I know them?
This sucks.
Wait, bro, do I know them?
No, you don't know them.
Fuck!
And I was like, this is gross. And then I'm like, man. And like, to add the cherry on top of this, there was the girl that had a thing for me, and I'm like, no thank you. But that was definitely no then. I was like, oh, I don't know. She was like, bloody tampon, really scarring. Like, really scarring, bro. It was gross.
Oh, no. That is terrible. I've only gone to public pools. I went to this one place that was supposed to be like a man-made lake, but nothing really happened in it. But I've gone to public pools, like big open areas where it's a big fucking pool. And it's outside, you know, there's lifeguards, they're fucking not doing anything, they're like playing with themselves, they're fucking dumb. Like, I think most of them slept. But, because I remember almost drowning, and he didn't fucking save me, he just sat up there, someone else saved me. I was like, alright, fuck you two. But the only kind of thing that I ever remember of anything like going into the water, where like white people left the water, I remember I used to go over to the deep end and hold on to the sides. And apparently this one lady was sick. And she had diarrhea. And she farted in the water. And she just shit cloud was around her. I didn't understand what it was. Because I seen when it was going away. And like, I remember my mom and everyone talking about it. And now that I remember now, I was like, that is fucking disgusting. Because afterwards, I remember I went over to that area. And back then, I used to, like, put water in my mouth and shoot it out. And then, like, now that I think about it now, it's like, I literally put shit in my mouth. Like, shit particles were in my mouth. And I used to do that all the time, where I'd, like, just suck up water and splurt it everywhere. And then later, would I know that people would have sex in the fucking public pool in front of all these little kids, and it was gross, man. I was getting fluid. What? Yeah. Yes! It was gross, and there's these girls, you know, there's these girls who would, like, get off on the bubble blowers on the side, and, like, I didn't understand it back when, but I understand it now. This is fucking disgusting. Public pools are gross, and then I never went swimming again.
Wait, what do you mean, get off?
Like, they were fucking using the bubble blower to fucking tickle their dandies down there.
Oh.
Have you been in a jacuzzi before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the little bubble blowers? If you get next to them, they feel pretty good on your skin, right?
On my back, yeah.
Yeah, your back. I usually put my hand around it. Like, I usually think I'm like a waterbender. I'm like, yeah, fucking, Katara. But, yeah, pretty much I thought it was like that. But it was pretty much that, and the girls would, like, straddle the wall.
Were these like little girls or something?
No, there's old people, man. There's a lot more old people than younger people there. Like, there's probably at least 20 kids, because the 20 kids stayed like at like the kiddie side where people were like slip and bust their fucking ass. It was the most funniest shit ever. I remember this fat guy just drops all his food. He's like, son of a bitch, fucking, and he started like yelling in Spanish. I was like, oh god. I don't know. Public pools are crazy. They're disgusting. The stuff I've seen was gross. Jacuzzis are nice. I've been in a jacuzzi, but that was like when I was like fucking 17, 16. And I'm like 20 now, so it's like weird. So it's been a while, man. We should go on a jacuzzi together.
I think I haven't been swimming since sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year.
Has anyone ever got you to take your shirt off?
Like, ever?
Yeah.
Since then, no. Like, only with an ex. And I still felt uncomfortable a little bit, but I trusted her a lot, so I was like, okay. It's like, boom. But
yeah, like, the only time I ever took off my shirt for someone was obviously a doctor, and which I felt fucking uncomfortable because they touched my man titties.
I hate that.
I was like, whoa, man.
I remember when I was getting a physical for like 8th grade basketball. They fucking thumbed on my balls. I'm like, what the fuck? I closed my eyes. I'm like, fuck this. I'm like, oh no. Like, I literally just like closed my eyes. Like, no. My mom was like, man, it's like, be a man. I'm like, fuck, a man sucked my junk. No, I'm not gonna be a man right now. This sucks.
They fondled your balls. No.
Yeah. I was like, man.
Later in life, I liked that.
No, I remember it was when I was little, because, like, I didn't shave then or anything like that. I didn't have to. I had nothing going on there. So I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Oh,
like I was capable of erection or whatever, but, like, I was like, that thing would never get any smaller than that thing. Oh, my God. I remember there was a nurse, too. I was like, I'd rather have her. Like, in my head, like, I'd rather just have her do it. Everybody step outside.
What is it, man? There. The most recent, when I went to go for this cough I had that wouldn't go away for like 2 months, I had to like go get x-rays and shit. When I first started going in, they're trying to figure out what was wrong with me, and that's when they fondled my man tits, and they're like touching my back, and they're like touching my legs and shit. And then, out of nowhere, this guy was like a horny fucking girl on prom, where he just unzipped my fucking zipper and just touched my dick. And I was like, whoa! And he was like pulling the skin back and he pulling the skin forward and fucking like, looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And my mom was right there, man. My mom was right there, and I felt so fucking embarrassed. And like, I felt so sick afterwards. I wanted to throw up. And he was like, oh, sorry about that, buddy. Hope you don't feel that way with your girlfriends. I'm like, man, you violated me. The only time I ever had someone like touch my balls was like back when I thought I had cancer. So yeah, it's fucking weird, right?
You had cancer? You thought you had cancer?
I thought I had cancer because I had like this. I learned what it is. It's like a cyst or some shit like that. Like all men get them within their lifetime. So I was like, all right, because like I remember. You remember like in health or like when you go to your first physical, he's like, all right, it's okay when you're cleaning yourself if you check yourself down there, right?
Yeah. I think there was a problem beforehand till he said like it's okay. Like, wait, there's something wrong with it. I just used to do it. I'm like, okay, make sure it's nice and clean. Man junk. Because I heard stories about it when I was little. I was like, man, keep your shit clean. Make sure it's nice. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, boom. They told me that. I was like, wait, I was supposed to be ashamed of this? I was like, I thought it was a regular thing. Like I thought shaving was a regular thing for people. But apparently people just like let it grow out or just manscape. I'm like, oh, okay.
But yeah, so this one time I was like, I should do what the doctor says. And so, I was alright. And then I felt over one spot and it hurt. I'm like, ow, what was that? I never felt like that before. And it was like a big fucking bump on the nut. Like, literally, within the skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh man, I have cancer. I'm gonna die. And then, like, I remember I started breaking down in the shower. And I was like, in 9th grade.
Oh.
And, like, I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. And, like, I told my girlfriend at the time, she was like, oh, that's probably nothing. And she's like, just go to the doctor. And I didn't go to the doctor. I was scared to tell my mom. It was like, I went to a doctor a year later. I thought it was just gonna go away, and it didn't. And I was like, and I learned it was a cyst, and it was all good. I was like, alright, okay. I'm not gonna die.
Did you get anything for it?
No, nothing. It just goes away by itself. At least that's what I'm told.
Wait, it's not gone yet?
No.
What?
I think I'm gonna die, bro.
Because I remember having something like that. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, no.
Like,
it was so weird, and that was, like, around the time where I started to fucking, like, experiment with masturbating, and I thought the reason that it was there is because I was masturbating. And I remember I stopped masturbating for like 5 months. And like, it was so fucking weird because like, it was like the hardest thing to do when you're like in fucking like 9th grade and you're hormonal and like you get the internet and you just get titties everywhere. It was hard. It's like I would fight the temptations. There'd be some times where I couldn't go to sleep unless I did that. It was fucking terrible, man.
What? I have a hard time sleeping, but shit.
I don't know. Sometimes it's like that now, but it's not like as prevalent like back when. It's like sometimes I'll lay in bed and I'll think of something, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna dream of it. Because like back when, I remember when I slept on bunk beds, my grandpa slept on the bottom and I slept on top of the bunk bed. And we pretty much shared a room because we lived in a small house. And I remember one night, I found, like, my uncle's Playboy magazines. And I saw this girl, she, like, had blonde hair. And, you know, he showed her boobs, and she was, like, spreading open her legs, just should have for all the world to see. It's like, oh my god, it's like, why does this look awesome? And I remember going to bed that night, I was like, please dream of her, please dream of her, please dream of her. And I dreamt of her, man. It was amazing. She got me ice cream. It was cool. I remember that dream. It's fucking amazing. So speaking of people fondling our junk and us fondling our own junk, well, me fondling my own junk.
Man, I never said I fondled my junk.
I know, me. I corrected myself. I said me, and then you having someone fondle your junk. You know, back when, where we got girlfriends and stuff like that. I remember me. I don't know about you, but I remember I tried to have girls sext me all the time. Have you ever done that?
Sexting?
Sexting, like sending pictures of yourself to get booby pictures or anything like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that used to be prevalent. I remember I would ask her every single fucking day, and I would get like different poses every single day, and she would make them nicer and nicer, and it was awesome. and now that I'm starting to think about it, I'm kind of setting this up. So you send a pic of you shirtless, and, a little dick pic,
A little.
A little dick pic, I wasn't King Kong Bundy like I am now, but a little dick pic. At least I think I am. Hey, 2 centimeters is big in Europe.
Take a breath.
But pretty much, I remember I sent one to a girl, and she didn't send anything back. I was like, oh man, was it too small? Like, was my hand, like, covering it wrong? Did it not look good? Was the picture wrong? Is it deformed? I remember, like, worrying about it. And I checked who I sent it to, and I sent it to my mom.
Oh, what? Oh!
And she didn't say anything back. She never talked to me about it. She didn't look at me weird. She just didn't bring it up. And I said it to my mom, and I've done that a couple times by accident. And I cancel it, but the thing is, if I sent on the old days, on my phone, if I sent a fucking picture, it's sent. Like, I can't cancel it. It's sent so fucking fast. Or sometimes it will load, and I'll cancel it, and it'll be like, oh, sent. I'm like, what? And I did that multiple times with my mom. Obviously, it wasn't like day after day, but it was like, within like a year's time, I've probably done that more than like 6 times. I don't know. I just remember that. I just remember how fucking embarrassed I was. I was like, I felt as a failure as a kid. I'm gonna be a good boy. I won't do that anymore. Obviously, it didn't stop me, because obviously back when, tits controlled our lives. They still do now somewhat, but at least we're a little bit more respectable now. We're a little more grown up. We won't treat women like pieces of meat like we used to back when.
What?
Oh my god, we were terrible.
I have never been more insulted in my life than I am right now.
So, what do you think about this weird road that we gone down?
I don't know. There's stories in this road, but there's some story. I really don't want to say some stories.
Why?
I don't know. They're just really personal.
You should share one story out of them. You don't have to say names.
Well, I remember with the whole situation, and yeah, that did happen a lot, where I did ask for pictures and stuff. And it was okay, whatever, because it was a long distance relationship and whatever. That was like my first whatever relationship. But the girl was 18 and I was a little 14-year-old. So when she said she actually started this, like I actually was all like aloof or whatever, and I was like actually like I never asked or never like really seen somebody that actually knew boobs or anything like that. And then she's all like, send me a picture of it. And I'm like, what do I get? And she's like, I'll send you a picture of me. I'm like, okay. So I did it. And I'm like, the first time, I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? I'm like, do I lay down? Do I angle it? Like,
yeah, bro. I remember it was like, there was always different angles for me.
At that time, actually, at that time, I had a man fro down there. Because I didn't know about shaving yet. And she's the one that actually told me, like, you should shave it. I'm like, okay. I got you like smooth, man. I'm like, okay. So I shaved it. I'm like, boom. Send a picture of it. And she complimented it. I was like, okay. Thanks. I didn't know what to say. I was like, thanks. And then she sent me pictures of her. I'm like, I'm okay with this. I had like so many of them, though. But I remember this one time. My mom asked to see my phone, and I'm like, fuck. So I had to delete like 50 some pictures because I had a lot. Like, I don't think it was 50 though. It was like 30, 20 some pictures of her just like topless or whatever. And I had to do that while my phone was behind my back. I was like, fuck. It's like, she wants to see my phone. I'm like, no. And I kept going like behind my back. I was like, delete. I don't know how I fucking do it. How to delete them. But like I was gonna show her the phone. I'm like, okay. And I see I still have one more. It was of her and a picture of her dog. And I'm like, okay. So I go to delete the picture of her. Shit. I go to delete the picture of her. And I accidentally delete the picture of the dog. And then I didn't know. I thought I deleted the picture of her. And then my mom grabs his phone. She's like, what the fuck? I'm like, shit, no. I went through all that trouble. I was like, she was like, I don't want you talking to her. I don't want to talk to her. You shouldn't be in this position. You're 14 years old. She's long away. And she's 18. I'm like, Mom, no. I'm my own man. I know what to do.
It's like my mom tried to cock block me.
Literally. It was stupid. And yeah, I guess that's the embarrassing one. Yeah.
That's the embarrassing. At least she didn't see a view. She's like, what the fuck? He's like, why is that there? He's like, I thought there was something there. So, what I was going to say before you interrupted me when you continue on, before I was able to get my 2 cents on, you continue on with your story. But pretty much, what I was talking about with the whole setting fucking dick pics and shit. Like, you were talking about you had no idea which angles was the right angles. And I, like, played with almost all the fucking angles. But my favorite one was, like, the underneath while sitting down one. Kind of like leaning back one, like you would lean in your chair and just have it there and just fucking, I don't know, it's like looking up at a big building. That's where I got the idea from. Like, I would look at pictures of skyscrapers and they look fucking gigantic. I was like, all right, I'm making this professional. But yeah,
mine was the looking down at it. Because it was veiny, so I was like, boom.
Gross.
It's veiny, bro. Like,
you don't have to describe it to me. All right. So I think it's enough with this conversation. What the fuck was going on? But let's go to the real meat and potatoes of this conversation, bro. The reason that I brought you here. Red or blue?
Red.
So, alright, getting on with the conversation. Bro, what do you think?
What? Hello?
Shh, it's quiet time.
Oh, okay.
You fucking broke it anyway. Alright, bro. So, I know when we're younger, you know, when we're little kids, even now, we kind of imagine ourselves to be something that we're usually not, or be something that we possibly never thought we could be, like superheroes, or, you know, police officers, or anything along those lines. Now, bro, what I gotta ask you, what fictional character would you want to be, man? Like, out of everything, like books, cartoons, movies, anything along those lines. What
Okay,
fictional
so I
character would
haven't
you
read
wanna be?
many books at all, really. If manga and comics count as books, I read it a lot then. But I don't know. When you asked me that, I thought like, what's the most convenient one? And I thought Richie Rich, the cartoon guy, because he has like a lot of money and goes on adventures with it. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And then, but then I thought like, well, when I was little, I always wanted to be like Link or the guy from Shadow of the Colossus, because it went through adventures, like adventures, man. It's wicked. I always wanted to go on adventures.
But they always got the tragic stories, man. At the end, the end game's not always happy.
Well, like no, like for like the Shadow of the Colossus.
Definitely, you get sucked in a fucking black hole.
Yeah, but then you get reborn with like
Into a baby.
With demon powers or something, I assume, because he had demon horns when he was a baby and stuff like that. And you saved the girl that you loved. You went through all that because you fucking loved her that much that you would like slay these. I don't know if they were evil or not. I think they were just chilling there. But that's why I'm like iffy about that. But like besides that, like you went through all that, and then later on, even the horse survived, which I actually like. When the horse died, I dove to get it. I'm like, no. I jumped off that building, just dove down to get him, and I died. And I saw the horse there was dead too. I was like, no, I'll die with you. I was like, hell yeah.
Oh God.
And then Zelda, all you did, like you went through all that adventure, and then you just turned back to a little kid, like nothing happened, which was okay with me because like I went through all that, and I know that story.
No. Aren't your memories erased of what happened? Because you're supposed to live a normal life. You're not supposed to live with the memories of all that shit that you went through.
No, I remember Zelda saying that. I remember just like, oh, I'm just gonna send you back to your time, or whatever.
I don't know. I think it was something along those lines, because I'd be a pretty fucked up kid. Actually, I'd be bragging. He's like, yeah, so I stabbed Ganon in the face. I'm like, and? Who the fuck is Ganon?
No, like, I think he remembers. I'm pretty sure he does, because he, in, Skull Mask, or what's the fuck called?
Skull Mask? What the fuck? Is this a new game?
No. It's in... It has a heart mask. Fuck, I forgot. Oh.
Majora's Mask.
There we go, Majora's Mask. He got the pony, which he only got when he was an adult. And then he remembered the Skull Kid. And then he still had the harmonica from the girl that gave it to him from Ocarina of Time. But I think the timeline for that one was like if Ganon won or something. I think that was a timeline for that.
I don't know, man. It don't even try to fucking make sense of the Legend of Zelda timeline because honestly, there's sometimes they're not even the same Link.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're reincarnations. Most of the time they're reincarnations. Almost all the times actually are reincarnations when you really think about it. But I don't know. The Legend of Zelda timeline is weird. Definitely being like an amazing hero that Link has become is obviously something you want to be, but I think in the majority of the stories, you just get your mind wiped and live a normal life.
No, I don't know. I probably have to go back and look at that, but I honestly like love that you go through the event. He was a little kid. He was like a 7-year-old kid or something like that, and he went through all that junk. It's like I'd be terrified as shit. I was like, fuck, but no. He was like, gotta do this. Gotta save the world. Which
courage, man. Fucking Triforce of courage.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, I always thought that was interesting. I never really understood what the Triforce meant, and then I started. I played that one that you let me borrow. I forgot what it's called. Ocarina of Time, where they kind of explained. What the Triforce
It's still actually. I was thinking the Twilight one.
Oh, Twilight Princess. Yeah, I still have that. I need to get that back too.
Do you finish it at all?
No, I didn't. I'm on like 2 more dungeons and I just haven't played it at all.
Yeah, I figured.
But yours would be like Richie Rich and pretty much the Shadow of the Colossus guy, the Unspoken Man, and fucking Link, another Unspoken Man. That's weird.
I don't know. I just want adventures, bro.
Adventures.
Samurai Jack goes to the future.
Definitely, Chance. Samurai Jack was fucking amazing.
Fights a bunch of robots. Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. Samurai Jack was depressingly good. Like,
I remember trying this because I seen in an episode where he carried like a bunch of boulders and stuff like that, and like learned to walk normally with it. That when he took him off, he was able to jump with the gorilla jumping people or whatever. And I tried that, put weights on me. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna learn how to fucking walk like this normal. And so when I'm off him, I'll be like, boom, super. Or like Goku when he took his heavy boots and shirts and stuff like that, he can do a fucking twister just by spinning. I was like, what?
All right, I guess we'll get into the fictional character I want to be. So usually, my thing in life is that I kind of want to fuck up as many people's life as possible, right? I just want to be that little monkey wrench that's kind of like, oh, what the fuck, where'd you come from? It's like, oh man, you're causing me problems. I would want to be Towley from South Park. I would get little kids hooked on drugs. I'd be like, want to get high? Definitely. That's definitely one of the perfect characters I would want to be. It's fucking amazing, man.
Man, are you serious?
I'm being serious. I would want to be
anybody, bro. Like, anybody. Choose Towley?
I want to be fucking Towley. He wants to take you to Funky Town. You don't understand, man.
Towley gave a dude head for weed, right?
I'm Towley before that time, so you need
No,
to
you're
shut the fuck
Towley
up.
throughout the whole thing, bro.
I do what I do so I can fuck people over, alright?
You give a guy head.
Not me, but Towley would.
Which is you. Who
Fine.
you want to be?
Yeah.
Towley.
Nah.
That guy that gives head.
Now you're turning this on me. You can't be doing that. Fine, if you want me to do like a serious pick.
Yeah, serious pick. I don't fucking know.
a serious fucking pick. A serious pick would probably, I would want to be, like, when I think of it, like, when I was younger, I always wanted to be Spider-Man. Like, and that's back when, before I knew Spider-Man had all these fucking problems. Holy shit! He got 99 problems and all of them are bitches sometimes. Like, holy hell, the problems Spider-Man has. Pretty much. I remember, like, I believe I told you I played a game where Spider-Man, he's bound to fail at saving everyone he loved. And he became a bad guy just so he could bring back everyone he loved. And he would destroy one person's world just to bring back everyone he loved. And that was fucking ridiculous. And I don't know. Like, the more, like, you really think of, like, who the Spider-Man character is, who's Peter Parker is, he's kind of sad, but, he's that happy-go-lucky fucking poor kid, who's intelligent, and he's just doing, like, following what, his Uncle Ben's motto and shit, great power comes great responsibility, and that also, there's a, like, little texts and bitches cause you issues, not gonna lie, people, the women in his life fucking die. Like, I have no idea if I was gonna be Spider-Man, how the fuck to handle that, and definitely Ultimate Spider-Man dying in front of his fucking house.
That was a sad one. Fuck.
I just, like...
I did it.
Just, like, fighting the Sinister Six... While the Punisher fucking shot him in the gut, by the way, when he was gonna save Captain America.
Wait, can you hang on for a second, dude? Hang on.
Yeah. And, what is he talking about? And...
The Punisher shooting you in the gut while you're trying to save Captain America.
And the Punisher fucking pretty much not aiming for Parker, but he was aiming for Captain America to assassinate him. And Parker ended up taking the bullet for Captain America, and Captain America just fucking left. So, wait, guys, fuck, oh shit, I gotta protect everyone. And then he gets fucking unmasked as Spider-Man, and pretty much he dies in front of everyone he's loved, giving it his all. And I always liked the fact that Spider-Man, like, gave it everything he fucking had, just wrenched every little ounce of, like, just fucking, just power he has, even though he's not the strongest person. He fucking needs to. He has to, because who will? And, like, like, big parts, like, when, if you remember in Spider-Man 2, where he fucking stopped the train.
Yeah.
And I almost cried when that happened. I was like, Oh man, just I don't know. I just really liked Spider-Man for the whole big emotional moments and how like emotions kind of play in with his character, and obviously how he's like he's pretty much an asshole. Pretty much, Spider-Man's an asshole, and I kind of like that. I like how he fucking talks to himself while he's web swinging, and then he only talks to himself when he's wearing the suit. So it's like, obviously he's like playing this. He's like the kid who got a chance to be a superhero, and he's taking on all these responsibilities, and it's not what he thought it was going to be. Like he's being let down constantly. His love life is a mess. His just origin story sucks. His enemies fucking are close to him, but yet they don't know it, and yet they do know it. And fucking, it's just terrible, man. I don't know. I just really like the fact that Spider-Man is this tragic character that a lot of people can, they can find something and just, you're like, hey, man, if he could do it, I can. I kind of like that whole thing when.
That was his costume design.
What?
That was his costume design. Like, they made him a full covered costume and stuff like that, so anybody can be Spider-Man, pretty much. Like, anybody.
Yeah, and I know I kind of like that because, everyone fucking loves Spider-Man except Jonah Jameson, but, he ends up loving him later, but that's okay. I mean, he's a dick. Fucking Spider-Man! He's a dick! He's like, alright, I work for you. I know how you act. I'm making money off you hating me. He's like, keep hating me. You're paying my bills. He's just wow. Peter's a fucking liar, biggest fucking liar. He's like, hey, get the picture of Spider-Man. He's like, all right, man. He's like, fucking goes to his house, just plays with webs and shit, and he gets like a couple $100. He's like, this is easy. He's like, fuck. But I just like the whole part is like being able to like make people have hope within situations they just like they feel under, and be able to like sympathize and be able to draw similarities within their own lives. So I was like, I would love that, and I guess that's like my serious fictional character kind of thing. I would love to be like Spider-Man or a superhero or anything along those lines, because definitely if I think of myself as me being a superhero, I'm probably sure I will be a terribly flawed superhero. I'm sure I'm going to be disappointed with the life. I'm sure people are not going to like me. Like, this whole, fucking Batman kind of thing. Like, if shit happens like that to me, and I was like, what? I saved you. And they're like, fuck you, you're a menace. I was like, man, it's like, I just want to be appreciated and shit like that. It's just, I don't know. I've always thought like if I was a superhero, like what would I be and stuff like that. Like what would be my backstory? I never really thought of my powers or anything like that. But
I never thought of a backstory. I thought mostly of powers. But like the kind of superhero I would be, if you're done with your story.
Yeah. So,
okay. It'd be like the same thing as now. I'm just there. Fuck it. I'm gonna help you if you want me or not. I don't. And then like people are gonna be like, you fucking suck. I'm like, well, I don't care. I fucking have to save people because I would feel obligated to. Like I wouldn't have to be like, I wouldn't be all like, oh, I have the option to stop. It's like, no, I'm sort of obligated to help now. I don't know why, but it'd be telekinesis for sure though, just because I want to be lazy and be a dick. Like if somebody's running towards me, I just flick with my powers or whatever off their feet, and if they try to get up, I was like, nope, just pressure them down now. Like nope, boom. I wouldn't even put like effort to it, like hand motions. I'd just be like sitting down, like flicking the wrists, like get out of here.
Oh, Billy,
where are you? I've never seen you since Shazam died.
No, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Superman's a super dick for doing that.
Yeah. Nobody else did anything about it. I like how the Flash went to jail.
The Flash did it, but it took fucking it took Billy dying to be able to have him.
Yeah, he went to jail like all happily too. It's like, fuck it, I know I did wrong. I'm going to jail for it.
Yeah, obviously, that's definitely good. The Flash, obviously, having the Flash powers would be fucking cool. I don't know, just being faster than fucking fast. Going to Speed Force definitely is awesome.
Vibrating your molecules to go through walls. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It was a fucking just like the problem I just had earlier when we took that little break. I could have vibrated my molecules to get through the fucking bathroom door instead of struggling with the lock.
Apparently, he can beat his heart so fast that the machine will just read it like it's dead. Like.
What is it? What is it? They showed that. I remember reading a couple things about the Flash, how he can how pretty much he can read a whole library full of information and retain that information for a little while. It's like he can learn skills and just like fucking retain it. So I don't know. I always thought that was fucking awesome.
Because he was a scientist, right?
Well, there's different versions of him. So it's like
I know the version of the scientist.
I think all I know is oh my god, I don't even know the names of the Flash. I don't even know the Flash that well.
Well, there's an old Flash, there's the Flash, and then there's the
Kid
Flash kid from the future. That's actually like his son or something. You know, like his nephew.
It's Impulse.
And then the Flash that recreated the experiment he did in the laboratory to get his powers as well.
Yeah, Kid Flash.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I know him as the scientist guy, because the one kid recreated the whole scenario and got the powers. He's not as fast as him, but
I think the current Flash that most of us really think about, he's a detective or something like that, or is it police or like a homicide kind of guy? I believe. I'm not exactly sure. He's something that we haven't really thought, but I think the one that we usually think of is he's like a homicide guy who goes to like fucking see what happened to people dying and shit. I don't know. Being Green Arrow would be pretty cool too. Just fuck around with Batman. So you see Batman, he's like, "Well, you got a Batmobile? I'll buy 2 of them. Fuck it, the Arrowmobile. Yeah."
I like how Harley Quinn is like, "This is the Arrow Cave" or something like that. And then Harley Quinn's like, "Why don't I just call it the Quiver?" That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it'd be fucking Oliver. Being Oliver would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Being some superheroes would be pretty cool. I would definitely want to be. I don't know. Maybe like. If you were a superhero, what universe would you want to be? DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Why?
I feel like it's more creative in that side. They have more future stuff going on, and their future is not super apocalyptic, but it's like fucking like the Shield thing, just floating carrier and whatever. But I know Justice League has a thing in space, but I don't know. I don't know. I think Marvel has more known superheroes that I actually prefer over than DC does. Even though DC has Static Shock and fucking Batman, of course, and Raven from Teen Titans.
Well,
that's the Raven I know. Okay, that's the Raven I know.
Well, obviously, yeah. You got Cyborg, you got Superman, you got Shazam. You got Hawkgirl, you got Hawkman.
And Harley Quinn.
Well, she's not part of the Justice League, so go fuck yourself.
I don't care. Harley Quinn's DC and she's hot as hot, bro.
Oh my god. You got the Martian Manhunter, you got the Flash.
Fuck, I don't know. Oh, man.
You got the Green Lantern.
But I don't know, they seem more depressing in DC for some reason for me.
That's because DC is mostly like, they're just gods dealing with everyone's problems, man. Like...
Gods.
Yeah, it's just fucking like, God, shut the fuck up. Like, I saved the universe 6 times today. How about you shut the fuck up about you dropping your ice cream cone? Son of a bitch. Fuck you. I don't know, man. If I were to choose between Marvel or DC, I would definitely choose Marvel. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe just because I would just want to be friends with Peter. I'd be like, hey, can I be your sidekick? He's like, what?
Yeah, and Marvel doesn't have sidekicks, right?
Not really. I don't think so.
Which is cool. But then, I don't know. I think their villains are more creative.
In Marvel?
Yeah.
I kind of like the villains more in DC for some reason. They seem more cynical than a little bit cartoonish.
Yeah, that's the thing. DC looks more darker than Marvel does. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really thinking about that. Yeah. What universe would you want to be? You want to be in the 616 universe or the Ultimate Universe for Marvel?
Marvel? The universe where Spidey gets the Iron Suit.
That's the 616 universe.
Yeah, that one.
Well, he made it. It was a bulletproof suit. It's not really anything like that. But,
No, Tony Stark gave him one.
No.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, that suit ended up kicking Peter's ass when
but
Iron Man fought him.
He fixed it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shh. You don't know what you're talking about right now.
No. No, I remember reading it.
I would rather be in the Ultimates universe, because obviously that's where shit's happening. That's where, obviously, the best comic book series are coming from.
I guess. I don't know. I just really like that suit.
It's not like he's gonna let you wear it.
Regardless.
You're like, hey, Spidey, just...
Come on, man. Just, okay?
You just, like, hang around Tony Stark. He's like, bro, I need one! He's like, you're indestructible.
I just want a suit that looks cool, okay? Give me a cool costume. Come on.
Just make me a cool costume. No, make your own. I made my own. It's not even a costume! It's fucking iron! And they all look cool, man. They all look cool. I don't look cool. I think you're cool. Fuck you.
Mom!
Listen.
Mom!
Oh, Mom, you say that to all the boys. So, Momo, I think we're probably gonna end this off today. You do this thing that I hope you will do well. You end off this episode and tell us what we learned today. So, go on there, champ. Go do it, buddy.
Man, don't talk to me like you're my father.
Come on, you little shit. Fucking do it!
Assuming that's how a father talks. Swimming's not a strong suit for either of us. Shit happens when you take pictures and stuff like that. You get creative as fuck. DC Marvel is still undecided. Fictional characters, it's hard. And then superpowers, I don't know what you chose. You didn't choose any superpowers. I chose telekinesis. And public anything are disgusting as fuck.
That is it, guys. My name is Luna. Momo will take us out with his catchphrase. Get on going, boy.
Over to the stars and the moon.